Hey moms, I need to talk to you about something that genuinely keeps me up at night. 30% of Americans over 18 have cut off a family member. That's nearly 1 in 3. And I want to raise my kids so that never happens to us. So I've been digging into why that's happening. And here's what I found. It's not what you'd expect. Clinical psychologist Joshua Coleman, who researches estrangement and trains other therapists, says it's not typically abusive parents who are being cut off. He says almost daily he reads letters from estranged adult children citing their therapist's authority to back up claims of emotional abuse. So, kind, loving, dedicated parents are being labeled narcissists, borderline, sociopaths. Here's how it works. Adult child starts therapy. Therapist suggests childhood trauma that explains their current struggles. The parent is confronted, and the parent, totally blindsided, gets defensive, understandably. And to the person under the sway of the therapist, that defensiveness looks a lot like proof that the therapist is right. Knowing how carefully I make decisions as a mom, decisions that my kids sometimes hate, the idea that a stranger could walk in and undo years of love and intentional parenting by suggesting that I'm a narcissist because some decision I made looked a certain way to a 10-year-old, that's chilling. Sociologist Eva Illouz captures exactly how this happens. She writes that today our lives are actually mapped backwards. So, a dysfunctional family is defined as one where needs weren't met. And how do you know that your needs weren't met in your childhood? Well, simply looking at your present struggles. So, if you're anxious or unhappy as an adult, your childhood must have been the problem, and your parents must be to blame. Do you guys see how that works? Quick disclaimer, there is good therapy, there are good therapists, there are situations that genuinely call for it. I'm not saying never. I'm saying that our culture is leaning on it far too heavily, and parents are leading the charge. So, this is super important to know about. In part 2, I'm going to tell you what I think is actually happening and what you can do about it. Follow my channel so you don't miss it.